Hello everyone, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm, where my addictions all over the internet. On this video, I do book hauls, book reviews, both physical and digital media, audiobooks, and so much more. So happy Saturday everybody. Sorry you did not get your Kindle reading vlog yesterday. It was just that I woke up and I actually caught my brother actually called me up and said, "Hey, I've got White Castle," and of course I couldn't turn down food, and so I you know I did it, and I got hat hair. I swear I cannot wait till my hair can survive more than 3 days without looking like that I got a big glob of grease in it. That would be so good. I cannot wait. Yeah, so I am essentially getting my shit ready for the new job. Um, we have a store called Academy, because I was actually looking to see if they had like a bigger, clear, backpack. I'm thinking about going to Walmart today or tomorrow, one of the 2 days, and see if they have a larger, clear backpack. And that way I don't feel like that I'm a big person wearing a child's backpack. So actually, I don't think that actually would actually happen, because there's people that wear teeny tiny backpack purses. But anyways, yeah, so I am going to do that, and if I can find it, I will go and buy it. Um, so I went to Academy, and they wanted 100, and for the shoes I really liked, they wanted $187 for them. I was like, hell no. Hell no. I'm not spending $187. I've never spent $187 for any kind of shoe in my life. Even when we didn't have the money to afford, um, like brand name shoes, um, I still would not pay that much money. Never. So I went to Shoe Carnival, which was a couple of stores down, and they had the Skechers for light industrial work for like $90. So yeah, very big difference in price. Very big difference in price. And so I should say this coming Thursday, because it is Saturday, I'm going to buy the shoes, and I will be ready to go. They also sell socks that absorb moisture, so when I get home, those are going to come off and be flung into the bag that will be sent to the laundry room. So productive day. I enjoyed it. It was nice. It was nice. But I am tired. I'm not as tired as I normally would be. I guess it's because I'm taking those daily energy gummy things. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that, yeah, I'm a little exhausted, but I'm not as exhausted as I would have been if I wasn't on them. Alright, so getting down to the Kindle reading vlog, I actually finished a couple of ebooks off of my Nook, which was great. I finished Murder Behind the Coffee Shop. I cannot remember the author's name, but that was a good book. That was a great book. Basically, it's a small town, and the owner of the coffee shop has this son that always seems to get into like a ton of trouble. And this time he was arrested and charged with DUI. And it's kind of different in the story, where the judge goes and sentences her son to 3 days of jail time. So he goes off later on in the book to serve his jail time like a good little boy, and then after that he comes back and everything is as it's supposed to be. And basically it's about this woman named Ethel ends up dead, And we find out as progresses on that Ethel was not liked by people in this little town. And and so when she is murdered, there's a lot of people that could easily be suspects, but it actually turns out to be a very old feud between these two women over a one little boy who grows up. And the ending of it was pretty sad. I mean, she chose a way out of, she everything was settled, everything was over, and she ended it. She committed suicide to finally close the book on a very nasty part of her life. So I gave that 5 stars on Goodreads. And then I read Tea Shop Witch, which was the first book in a series. Now, the Murder Behind the Coffee House, there's only 2 books. I actually got the second book on from Barnes & Noble. So I did that, but Tea Shop Witch, I believe the town is called Spindle, and basically, I hate my body sometimes. I hate my skin sometimes. But anyways, so she goes to live in this town called Spindle after her biotech job went down the toilet, and she wants to. She's spending time with her aunt, but her aunt has mysteriously vanished. Though for a moment, she finds her, but she finds her dead, and then suddenly the body vanishes. And we later on find out, towards the very end of it, that her aunt, I believe her name is Ethel. No, not Ethel, sorry. That's a, no. I forgot the name of the aunt. I hate when I forget names of people and stories. She actually had dementia. She had the onset of dementia. And, dementia kills like Alzheimer's kills. But what ends up happening is she's in the shop, and somebody breaks into the shop and kills her. And what he doesn't realize is that there is a guy called Henry. Now, Henry is what you would call a zombie, but in this world, zombies are very different than you have in like Walking Dead and all that. They do eat brains. Ew. But basically what happens in it is that you bite someone, they die, and whatever medical problems that they had goes away, because the dead can't get Alzheimer's, the dead can't get dementia, the dead can't get this or that, but they have to feed on brains. So there's actually a supply chain. So her aunt is undead. She's a little baby zombie. So so she has to wear this like concealer to hide her green skin. So that's how you can tell what a zombie is. Very interesting book. I actually got the second book, because I did enjoy the first book a lot. The second book was, I believe I spent $2.99 for it, which was interesting. And then I mentioned this in one of my videos, but since I'm doing the Kindle reading vlog, I did finish Madhouse. For people that did not watch that video, I did finish Madhouse. I am starting 101 short stories by 101 authors. Those are very easy to get through. I did not read any yesterday, but that was because I was trying to get through Murder Behind the coffee shop that has like 8 chapters in it. Those were very long chapters, though. Yeah. I also celebrated 1 week with my new e-reader from Barnes and Noble. I'm having no issues with it, so I'm very happy with it. I finally figured out how to use the button correctly, so now I can get back to the home page without any issues. I did get, I know I mentioned it in the other video, but I did get Library on Mount Char. That was actually a Preacher Reads recommendation, so I'm going to be reading that one at some point. And yeah, so I'm still working my way through Oathbringer. I'm actually going to read 4 or 5 chapters of Oathbringer today, and I will do a video with that. Everyone knows I started on The Ghost Next Door, and yeah. So I had a very good, productive, like 3 days. I am on a new one called Herbal Homicide. And there's actually, I believe, a total of like 9 books that have already been published. The new one came out April 5th. So I'm going to actually buy all of the books in that series so that I can take my time to read them. Yeah, so absolutely excited about it. So yeah, I am going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will be back tomorrow with my reading wrap up for the 27th. And yeah. Another thing I want, I know I said I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm really sorry about that, but I want to add one more thing before I go. When I do my videos for the books I've read for the month of April, I am going to add one more thing to it. Because my hours are going to be different starting the 7th, when I wake up, I'm going, like, on the 7th, which is, see here, which is Wednesday. I will be able to do a Kindle reading vlog for that day. That's not going to be a problem. But Friday, what I'm actually going to do on Friday is I am going to, when I wake up on Friday night, I'm going to go ahead and do the Kindle reading vlog, and then I'm going to do a pre-recorded reading wrap-up, which will be the first one of the month of May. So that's what's going to happen for me, and that way you will still get your reading wrap-ups and all that type of stuff, because I don't know how responsive I'm going to be. But I will say this, the rule over there is that if you make it to the 3rd day, they're shocked. Because there is actually, my brother works where I'm going to be working at, and he told me there's a new guy, first job that he's ever had, and he's already cracking. He's already cracking. But I will tell you, though, that light industrial, because I am going back to light industrial because they're paying a lot more than Five Guys. But I worked at Vijon when I was 18, and that was a light industrial job. And I found out how tubes of like lip balm and stuff like that gets into those containers, which was amazing. Um, we made like waterless hand sanitizer and like stuff for men's hair, which is nowadays, it's like a hair tonic. Nowadays, I don't know if they make hair tonic anymore. I don't think they do. Um, but it was interesting to see how products were being made, and so I'm sort of doing something like that at my new job. So yes, people need products. They need products. People they need products. So I will be enabling people to buy stuff from their store, hopefully, and also from Amazon. Also from Amazon, yeah. But it's pretty neat to get back into manufacturing goods and things like that. So very, very happy about that. Very happy about that. All right, I will end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and finally, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, and keep reading.